Ladies and gentlemen, it is a big, scary world out there, and here we stand, folks, al pie del cañón, ready for anything. I'm Rob Grams, that's Ladybo, and you're listening to...
The ProBoh Show!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ProBoh Show. How you doing? For those of you listening on the radio, it's currently 8:30 on Thursday morning. Enjoy your jueves, people. Pow, 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 pow. For those of us watching live, the live broadcast that happens on twitch.tv/professional bohemian, it is currently 8:05 on this Wednesday night. Hump day. It's hump day, Ladybug.
Yeah, I hate Wednesdays.
I don't know why you hate Wednesday. It's irrational.
Not now, because it's almost over.
It's almost we're downhill to the weekend. So if you're watching live, it's 8:30 Central European time, 7 in the evening UK time, I believe. I don't know. Why is it UK time? Confuses me. I can tell you what time it is in Eastern Standard Time in the US. It's 2 in the afternoon. I don't know.
Well, UK is 1 hour less.
Yeah? All right, 7 p.m. And if you're listening in Australia, it's 5 in the morning. So, how are you doing? How's it going, folks? Hopefully you're all having a good day. You've had a good day, those of you who are joining me live. You're about to have a good day, those of you who are listening on the radio. And you podcast people, oh, you're so sexy. You're just so good looking. Ladybug's a little jealous about my feelings. Sometimes when Ladybug and I are being intimate, I scream the name, podcast listener.
Oh my God.
I know, I'm sorry to talk about our intimate stuff. But
yeah, you should stop.
I dream of them. What can I say? How are you doing? Who we've got in the chat today? Joining us live, the real people who make the content on this show, the warriors who join us live in the chat. We've got Gandalf, Chuske, Ravdos, Nuriatam, JC, and Mama Bo. All right, close the doors, slam it back. It's nice to see Ravdos in the chat. Always makes me happy to see that chat come up. It makes me happy to see all you all. Wow, I'm turning it into a Texan. All y'all.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? There's too much time around Richard Vaughan. That's what that does. Gandalf, hi Rob. Hope you're well. Have meetings, so I'll be in and out. No problem. That's what she said. Chusky Trusky, buongiorno, Chusky. Joining me on Instagram now. Chusky. He's found us on Instagram. Guys, if you want to be as cool as Chusky Trusky, it's so simple. You find me on Instagram, at Professional Bohemian. That's Bohemio Profesional, but in English, and all one word. Could not be easier. Ravdos, is it that time once again, friends, for the dashing Rob and the lovely Ladybo show? Why, yes, methinks it is. Dude, Ravdos is too good for us. He really is. Nuriatam, hello guys. Nuriatam, always a pleasure to see you. We've got Mama Bo here. Me and my mum speak more on my radio show than we do on real life. Mum, I forgot to call you this weekend. I'm a terrible son. I carry that weight with me. I'm going to call you this weekend. Mine is only have way gone, says Gandalf. Chuske, it was a boring day until now, says Chuske. Exactly. No, again, the lunchtime show did not happen today. Andy's youngest child is still ill. She's got a fever. So get well soon, Sarah, if you're listening. She's not listening.
Poor Sarah.
The day starts now, Chusky Trusky, says JC. Exactly. So what we've got coming up in today's show, wow, let me tell you guys, we've got 2 delectable Complete the News bits. We're going to look at our good old friend Liz Truss today in Complete the News, and we're gonna talk about fentanyl. Seems like a dark Complete the News. What's up, Ladybug? Okay. And then in 100, the 100 humans are lonely today, friends. The 100 humans are lonely. So we're going to talk about loneliness in today's 100 Humans, but that's in the second part of the show. In the first part, of course, we have a delectable, unpopular opinion, and you're here, I'm here, so I guess before we do all that, we should get to this. How you doing, folks? How you doing? What's been going on in the world? It's been a slow news day. I'm going to be honest with you, it's been a slow news day. Do you know, what are your thoughts on Henry Cavill, Ladybug?
None.
You have no thoughts on Henry Cavill?
No,
No?
not at all.
He's
Sorry?
He's a hunk. He's a hunk of man. He's a hunk of man flesh.
Okay.
Trying to provoke her into saying that he's sexy or something. She's not biting, friends. She's not biting. My assassins failed again, so I had to go to work today. Oh, dude. Damn. Yeah, Henry Cavill's returning as Superman. Yeah. Apparently Warner Brothers really wants him to get back into the role of Superman. I have to admit, I have a bit of a man crush on Henry Cavill.
Ah, really?
Dude, the guy is a super geek. Did you know this?
No.
He's a super geek. He builds his own computers. He's a PC video gamer.
Oh.
You know what I mean? He's he plays World of Warcraft. He loves tabletop gaming. You know what I mean? The dude's a super geek. That's why he's in The Witcher, because he played The Witcher 3 and fell in love with the character. The guy's Superman, The Witcher. Dude.
He's your soulmate.
He is my soulmate. Ladyboy, if this between us doesn't work out...
You're going to try.
Henry, I could make you really happy. I'm not much of a cook. Or anything really. But here I am. Ready to receive your love. So yeah, he's back in... He's back to... or Warner Brothers wants him back to do another Superman movie. This hot on the heels of the first reviews coming in for Black Adam. Have you heard about the Black Adam movie?
No, I haven't.
Black Adam is a DC Universe character being played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh.
Yeah. And the reviews are a little bit meh. That doesn't need translating, does it? Meh. That's like they're neither. I've read some bad reviews. I've read some lukewarm reviews. Apparently, the movie's a little meh.
Meh.
And that's sad to me. That's sad to me because I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I'm starting to get a little bit bored of superhero movies.
Oh.
I really am. I don't
Too
know.
much.
Too much. Too much. Remember when it used to be like a Spider-Man movie every 3 years? Oh, it was like an event. Now every time I turn my TV on, there's someone shooting webs or flying somewhere. Come on, dudes. I don't know whether it's because we've been watching so many of the Marvel TV shows that I'm just not excited for the movies anymore.
Maybe.
Do you know why I'm thinking this? Because today I read that Harrison Ford, a.k.a. Indiana Jones, a.k.a. Han Solo. Han Solo could totally be a euphemism for masturbation, and it's not. That's why I love Star Wars fans. Han Solo and Indiana Jones, the one and only Harrison Ford, is joining the Marvel Universe. And I know, like, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I would have been so hype about that. I'm like, oh my god, Indiana Jones is in the Marvel Universe. And now, I'm just like, oh,
Meh.
really? Nah. The dude's 80 years old. He's 80 years old. He's taking over from William Hurt's character. William Hurt played Thunderbolt Ross in the Marvel movies. A military general, an antagonist to the Hulk. He featured in the Edward Norton Hulk movie, and then he was taking really small parts in subsequent movies. And sadly William Hurt passed away. So Marvel's decision was to hire an 80-year-old man to continue the character. I'm just saying, look, don't hate me. I love Harrison Ford. My mum taught me to love Harrison Ford. My mum loves Harrison Ford even more than I do. I love Harrison Ford, but I'm just saying he's 80 years old.
So what?
Look, I don't want to be ageist because I'm, in my 40s. I experience a little bit of ageism, He's 80 years old. You know what I mean? How many movies is he going to be able to be in? You know what I mean? They're just going to wheel him out, just like prop him up against the wall, and spoon feed him he's 80 years old. I mean, don't get me wrong. All right, I know there's a bunch of Harrison Ford fans now hating me. Don't hate me. I love Harrison Ford. Right. But, you know, he has been phoning it in recently, hasn't he? I mean, Indiana Jones 5, guys. Is anyone excited about Indiana Jones 5? Do you remember Indiana Jones 4? With Shia LaBeouf and the digital monkeys? It was terrible. And Indiana Jones 5 is an 8-year-old man. Like, you know, Indiana Jones no longer has a whip. He now has a Zimmer frame. You know what I mean? I don't understand what kind of fast-paced excitement and adventure is Indiana Jones going to be in now, in his 80s? I feel bad saying it. Look, I would have totally recasted the character.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Do you know who would have been a brilliant recast for Harrison Ford?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, totally.
Bradley Cooper would have been a brilliant Indiana Jones. If you're listening, Hollywood, oi, Steve-O, Mr. Spielberg, Stevie baby, give my buddy, what's his name? I forget his name already. I just said it.
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, give Bradley Cooper a call. He's ready to take over. How are we doing? Let me look at the chat. Another boring Superman predictable script movie. The best hero is Super Pizza Man. I saw what you sent me today, Chusky. That was very, very funny. Yeah, I think they're planning to kind of soft reboot the DC universe with the second Superman movie, make him a little more hopeful, kind of steer a little bit away from the Zack Snyder darker take on the character. I'll be honest, I really enjoyed the first Man of Steel. I thought it was a great film. I didn't hate Batman v Superman. I thought the extended cut was pretty good. Dude, Zack Snyder's Justice League, the cut that's on HBO, for me is brilliant. I can't convince Lady Bo to watch a 3-hour superhero movie.
No.
But I have watched it on my own like twice. It's an awesome film. Same happens with Spider-Man. Boring and predictable, yes. Min says, but Rob, we've only had 25 in the last 5 years. Exactly. Dude. 25 Marvel movies. You know, you're forgetting all the ones that Sony made before Disney purchased Sony. You're also forgetting on the DC movies. There's been a ton. I'm sick. A little bit sick now. And plus, has there been a good Marvel movie since Endgame? Has there? I mean, come on. I don't think there has. What Shang-Chi was good.
Spider-Man?
Ooh, No Way Home was good. No Way Home was good, but I would like to watch it again because I'm pretty sure I enjoyed No Way Home because of the nostalgia porn.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I was kind of watching the movie. Okay, there we go. And it's like, oh my God, it's Alfred Molina, it's Dr. Octopus. Oh my God, it's Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
My 14-year-old child was just in heaven. I would like to watch it again with much more of a critical gaze. You know? Because I'm pretty sure there hasn't been a good one. I didn't enjoy Captain Marvel all that much. I didn't enjoy... what was the other one? Scarlet...
yeah, Black
Widow. Yeah, we didn't even make it to the end of that movie.
No.
I don't know, Marvel. Less movies, less TV shows. Give us less. Less is more, I think. Same with Star Wars a little bit now. Love The Mandalorian. Liked Boba Fett. I haven't even watched the rest of them. I'm just kind of like, come on. I'm just getting this burnout from all my favourite things. I mean, it's a good job I've got low expectations. Ooh, see what I did there?
Cheeky Rob.
Cheeky Rob. That's because it's today's unpopular opinion, but we'll get there. Same happens with Spider-Man. Boring and predictable. Chusky says, Indiana Jones and the Forever Living Magic Potion, says Chusky. Yeah, it's Indiana Jones and the Zimmer Frame of Doom. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Bingo. You know what I mean? What's he doing at 80 years old? You know what I mean? Indiana Jones and the slow shuffle to bingo. That's where it's going to be. I mean, is anyone excited for Indiana Jones 5? I mean, I would be if Bradley Cooper was Indiana Jones. That's all I'm saying. Min, yeah, they recast James Bond like every 10 years. Why not do the same for others? Exactly. Dude, why can't we still have Iron Man in the Marvel Universe? Because Robert Downey Jr. was so good. So then you'll have a crap one for a little while, then you'll have another great one, like has happened with Batman over and over and over again. Doesn't matter. Can we please take our little precious gloves off and put our big boy pants on and just understand that, you know, actors move on and we can still enjoy the same character being played by different actors, see another take on it. Look at Doctor Who. Show's been running longer than most of us watching this show have been alive, with a different Doctor every couple of years. It's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. No spoilers for House of the Dragon, by the way, but dude, Matt Smith, man, he was my favourite Doctor. Now he's my favourite incestuous blonde person. You know, Ladybug, I discovered today that we're not the only people in the world shipping Matt Smith and his niece.
No.
Do you know that word, shipping? I learned that because this is the kind of thing that makes me feel old. I learned shipping. That's when you wish or you desire a relationship for two people. That's shipping.
Shipping.
Yeah. So yeah, we're not the only people shipping that incestuous relationship. There were more people.
I feel better.
Yeah. High five. Yeah, we feel less weird now. So thank you, internet. Nuria Tam, Bradley. Dude, Bradley Cooper, man. A great actor, underrated actor in my mind. You know what I mean? He has done some pretty sucky movies, but there was one in particular that I really enjoyed him in. I can't remember. I thought Star is Born just... ugh. I like both the actors. I like Bradley Cooper and I like Lady Gaga. But God, that movie is soppy tripe. Jeez Louise. Don't make me try and feel emotions. Mission failed. I'm English. We only have two emotions. Grumpy and hungry. That's it. I'm not even sure if hungry is an emotion. Ravdos. Snyder Cut of Justice League was much better than the hack job that came to theatres under Joss Whedon. Yeah, totally. Amen, Ravdos. Can you get a ProBoh approved?
That gets the ProBoh stamp of approval.
How bad was Justice League, the theatrical cut? My God. I mean, to be honest, it's unwieldy. It's a 3-hour movie, but wow, infinitely better. More drama. I feel like the music was more epic. The lighting even and cinematography in it was just infinitely better. Oh, Joss Whedon, whatever. Justgate, Boba Fett looks much better with the helmet on. The actor is too ugly to be such a cool character. You can blame George Lucas for that. He cast him. Ravdos, shipping. Also the process of moving an object via transport livery from one point to another, typically in a box. True story.
That's what I was thinking.
Ravdos has literally taught more English in this show than I have. So there you go. Well done. Shipping. See also things involving seafaring vessels in transit. You know what we should do, guys? We should go to today's unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
How are we doing, folks? Unpopular opinion. What is this? I have a brain fart every now and again. Pedo cerebral. And when I do, I like to post it on my social media and ask for everyone's opinion. And that happened today. Today we've got the most popular unpopular opinion that I think I've ever posted. 100% of the people who voted on Instagram agreed, and 75% agreed on Twitter. I don't care. I'm going to keep going. The show must go on. Today's unpopular opinion is: having low standards or low expectations is better than having high standards or high expectations. There you go. Toma, take it. Yeah, and I think it stands to reason. By the way, if you want to join in the polls on my social media, it's very easy. You can influence the show simply by going to Instagram at Professional Bohemian or Twitter at ProBoh. And vote there. So having having low standards or expectations is better than high standards and high expectations. Ladyboy, you agreed with me on this one.
Yes.
Oh my God, we agreed on something. Yeah, what's your take on this? I'd be interested in knowing.
I think it's better to have low expectations in order not being...
Disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's that simple. I think we've gotten into a habit as a society of telling kids, you could be anything you want to be. I'm not saying have low expectations. I guess what I'm saying is be realistic. You know?
Exactly.
Just be realistic. But the problem is, when you're realistic, I consider myself a really pragmatic, realistic person. And people take that as negativity. Don't be so negative. You're so negative. Why don't you cheer up? Just be positive. Like, to those people, I just want to read the newspaper to them. Do you understand we've just been through a global pandemic, we're going through a massive recession, and that the earth is trying to shake us off like a dog does fleas, you idiot? Like, just, instead, you know what I mean? What is the alternative? Telling a kid, you know, that you can't be anything you want to be. I mean, I think there's better ways of saying it than that, but essentially, yes. Dude, you know, start low. Get a job. You know, you could be president of the United States of America, dude. There's one every 4 years. There's likely going to be only I don't know, 20 of them in your lifetime, and there are 8 billion people on planet Earth. All I'm saying is be realistic with your expectations. If you can, have low expectations, because low expectations lead to less disappointment. You know, don't take my word for it. You know, you all know who Warren Buffett is, right?
Yes.
Warren Buffett said this: the secret to happiness is having low expectations. You know?
I believe in
I
Warren Buffett.
Yeah, I believe it too. He also said that he could, instead of paying market analysts to buy and sell stock, he could hire monkeys to do it, and the results would be the same. And I believe him on that one too. Jodie Picoult, or Picoult, I don't know how to spell her name. She's an American author. She said this: there are 2 ways to be happy: improve your reality or lower your expectations. We cannot always improve our reality. That's the thing. So having lower, more realistic expectations, lower, more realistic standards, you know. I haven't gotten where I am because I've thought, okay, I need to be a director of a radio station. I need to have a radio show. I need to work on TV. No, I started with getting a job. That was the first thing I did. And then I worked really hard. I worked hard on improving myself, improving my skills, improving my abilities. And not being discouraged when someone said no, because I had no expectations and I had no, you know. I just let it be. I went with the flow. Es lo que hay, as they say in Spanish.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Exactly. You may know Anthony Hopkins, famous Welsh actor, Hannibal Lecter, Westworld. He's been in a ton of stuff. Keep low expectation, and life gets pretty good. It's true. Keep low expectations, and life gets pretty good. Okay, let me see. Gandalf, I love women with low standards. It means I have a chance, says Gandalf. Nuriatam, you can get what you dream. Oh no. This is the thing, like, you just reach for the stars. Why not try reaching for, you know, something within distance first? You know. You could be a superstar. You know, or you could maybe try taking singing lessons. You know what I mean? Like, this is the kind of mentality, the kind of people who say realism is negativity. It's that kind of mentality that's led a ton of people to this massive disappointment and massive depression, because we get told as children and through our life that we can be anything we want. Everything's within our reach. It only takes hard work, and that's not the truth. And any adult being honest with any child would tell them that. You know, you are a brilliant person, but the world is not brilliant. You can only achieve what the people around you and the society you're in will let you achieve. That doesn't mean you're any less brilliant. You know what I mean? I've met tons of brilliant people, that, have day-to-day jobs, they're not particularly satisfied in their work, they enjoy their family time, they go to the pub, I mean, that's their thing. And they're brilliant. And I love those people. I'm talking about a ton of people like that I love. Doesn't make them any less brilliant. Their expectations are tempered because they understand the reality of the world in which they live. Guys, I'm going to post this in a poll. Thank you for all your comments. I will read them in a few minutes, guys. A lot of things you could be doing today. Instead of doing those things, you're here with me. I'll see you soon. Hey guys, if you'd like to support the show, you can do so on Patreon. That's patreon.com/professional bohemian. There you'll find VODs of the episodes as they are recorded live, blogs, vlogs, and behind-the-scenes content. If you'd like to watch the show live, you can do so on twitch.tv/professional bohemian, and you can participate in the polls we use in the show on Instagram @professional bohemian or Twitter @ProBoh, ProBoh. Okay, on with the show.
The ProBoh Show!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ProBoh Show. How are we doing out there, folks? For those of you listening on the radio, it is currently 9 a.m. this beautiful Thursday morning. I'm saying it's beautiful. It's probably raining outside. Whatever. For us here live, it's 8:30 in the evening on what day is it? Wednesday. For those of you in the States, it's currently 2:30. For those of you in England, it's currently 7:30. How are you doing, friends? Let's see. What did we talk about today? We spoke about the Marvel Universe. We spoke about Henry Cavill returning to his role as Superman. The Rock, his new movie, Black Adam, being a little bit meh. Which is untranslatable, and I think it's a word that transcends borders, doesn't it? Meh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. There you go. And Harrison Ford coming to the Marvel Universe, and a little bit about Indiana Jones 5 and how it should have been recast. We could have a new Indiana Jones. I don't understand it. And then we went into today's unpopular opinion about expectations, low expectations and low standards being better than high expectations and high standards, as a general rule. Let's see what people in the chat said. Gandalf said, I love women with low standards. It means I have a chance. He said, low expectations means I'm still in the game. Nuria Tam's laughing at him. Jusky, low expectations will never disappoint you. High ones might get you, might depress you if you don't reach them. I love to be negative. People hate me for that. Me and you are brothers, Trusky.
Yes.
We are soul brothers. It's not. I don't think of it as being negative. I'm just ultra realistic. You know what I mean? I'm just ultra realistic. I'm very pragmatic with my thinking. You know, people will always disappoint. I'd rather be pleasantly surprised than constantly disappointed. You know what I mean? Which is the thought I was having when I was thinking about today's unpopular opinion. And why is it unpopular when everyone tended to agree on social media? Because if you look at the world out there, people aren't saying, don't set your expectations lower. No, they're saying, reach for the stars. You can be anything. You're so beautiful. And, reality is, you might not be beautiful. I'm not beautiful. I look like an egg. I look like an egg that's been dropped on the floor of a barber's. Hairdressers. That's what I look like. I'm not kidding myself. You know what I mean? I'm not special. You know what I mean? None of us are. Anyone who, if we're all special, none of us are. That's what my way of thinking. And you can think of that as negative or pessimistic if you want. I just see it as realistic, man. I see it as realistic. Nuria Tam says, I love this type of reflection. It helps people much more than a message from Mr. Wonderful. Exactly. You are a beautiful individual little superstar. No, you're not. No, you're not. Unless you are, and then well done to you. You know what I mean? The only person you could say that to is Brad Pitt. You know what I mean? He's beautiful, special, rich.
Not even Brad Pitt.
Not even Brad Pitt. Screw you, Brad Pitt. We did find out yesterday that Ladyboy is responsible for the explosion in world population, so she must be right. Trusky, yeah, Mr. Wonderful is so sickly. They look like hippies in the 60s. I mean, there's a place for it. There is a place for it. I mean, look, like, look at our own home, Vaughan Radio. Like, you know, Jessica and oh my God, Julia. They're very positive people. There's a place for that. I believe there's a place for that. Because if there's a place for that, there's a place for someone like me, who is the opposite of that.
We have one brand better than Mr. Wonderful.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Mr. Putterful.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's the opposite
And it's
of
the exact
Mr.
opposite.
Wonderful.
Ravdos, you're an incredible edible egg, Rob. Thank you. Thank you, Ravdos. Think big, another lie. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. See, that's another problem I see. I have... Andrea has spoken about this on the radio a bunch of times, right? How she's had problems in her life focusing, and I'm usually the one who, like, gives her a shot of reality to, to help temper her expectations and get the wheels rolling. Like, sometimes the problem isn't thinking big. You know what I mean? The problem is thinking about step one. You know what I mean? Everyone can have goals. Everyone can have dreams. But unless you've got a clear place to start, unless you're realistic with your expectations, like, don't get me wrong, I would love this podcast to be the next Joe Rogan. Dude, I'm super happy with where we're at right now. I've got a ton of friends in Spain, a ton of friends in the UK, a ton of friends in the US. I'm happy where I'm at. I would love it. I dream of it being bigger than it is. But it doesn't have to be. I'll still be happy. I'll still be here doing it with the audience I have. I love you guys.
You enjoy the ride.
I enjoy the ride, man. I enjoy the ride. I'm not thinking big. I'm just thinking about this step that I'm on right now. You know? Be realistic, man. Be realistic. So there you go. That was the crux of today's unpopular opinion for me. And let's get to the vote. The people, as you know, the people in the chat, the live audience, they're the real decision makers around here, not me. And what did they vote? Can we get a drum roll, Ladybug? 100% agreed. 100%. Is that my first 100%, Ladybug? I can't remember.
I think it's your second.
It's my second 100%. Oh, I should take screenshots of this and hang them on the wall. So there you go. 100% of the people agreed that low expectations, lower standards are better than higher expectations. Higher standards. Let's hope the world catches up with us, friends. I will never eat a boiled egg. It will feel like eating you, says Trust Me. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy the program today, and tomorrow we'll see. Exactly. I aspire to retire, says Gandalf. Yeah, me too, man. One day, dude. Imagine a retirement where all I did was the ProBoh show. Oh, no more 14-hour days. Just this. That would be magical, friends. All right. Yeah. You know what we should do right now, guys? We should go and pay a visit to our lonely 100 humans. It was a long walk to work today, folks, across snow-capped mountains and through river valleys. And on that walk, I encountered 100 humans. And I asked them all a question. I asked them to name something that always makes you feel better, que te hace sentir mejor, when you're feeling lonely, cuando te sientes solo.
¡Wow! ¡Qué nivelazo!
I didn't even translate that. I just did it in my head. Simultaneous translation. Look at that. Awesome. I've only been here 20 years. Get off my back. Alright, so I asked them to name something that always makes you feel better when you're feeling lonely. They gave me their answers. I have the top 7 here. Your job in the chat is to identify those 7 answers. Ooh, the chat is on fire. You guys rock. Let's see. Oh man, Ravdos speaking directly to my soul right now. He says pizza. Eat a pizza. If I'm feeling lonely, a pizza makes me feel better. Is it there though? No, it's not. These 100 humans are dumb. They're dumb. Pizza is the answer to every question. Alright. So, yeah, it's not there. I'm sorry. He goes on to say chocolate. As does Nuriatam, chocolate. Anyone else say chocolate? I've got a few people saying ice cream. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put chocolate, ice cream, all those sweet goodies into a blender, mix them all together and say, candy. And it's there. Well done, guys. Candy is there. Sweets, as we'd say in the UK. Sweets is there. 33 of the 100 humans said sweets, making it the number one answer. Ravdos, Nuria, Chusky, all those of you said a sweet. Congratulations. That was the top answer. You're rocking it. Ladyboss said ice cream too. All right, let's continue. A puppy. A puppy or a cat, says Ravdos. A puppy or a cat? Yeah, eating a puppy or a cat always makes me feel better. It really does. You end up with hairballs. But they're delicious. A pet, right? Having a pet, spending time with your pet. We have 3 of them. Is it there? Yes, it is. You guys are on fire. It's the 3rd most popular answer, with 14 of 100 humans saying when they're feeling lonely, they'll play with a pet. All right, let's continue. A book, says Nuriatam. Reading a book. Reading a book. Is it there? Yes, it is, Nuriatam. 3 of 100 humans said reading a book. Well done. Something you do when you're lonely to make yourself feel better. I think it's probably even harder to get the 7th, the least popular answer than it is the 1st. So, well done to you, Nuriatam. It's there. It's the 7th most popular answer. All right, let's continue. Alcohol. Alcohol. Did anyone else say alcohol? No, they did not. Alcohol, says Ravdos. Is it there? Yes, it is. Bunch of alcoholic humans. Stop your cheering. Stop it. Having a drink is there. 4 of the 100 humans said. There's 4 of them just laying on the floor back here right now. Drunk. 4 of them said having a drink makes them feel better when they feel lonely. It's in 6th place. Well done. Oh, guys, you're on fire today. All right, let's continue. Sex, says Gandalf and Chusky Trusky. They say sex. If you're feeling lonely, sex makes you feel better. But the thing is, if you're lonely, do you mean sex with yourself? Do you mean a Han Solo? Is sex there? No, it's not. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It seemed like a good answer to me. Ravdos says a good friend. A good friend. You're feeling lonely. A good friend. It's there. Well done. Ravdos is actually killing it today. Ravdos is round to lose right now. A friend, calling a friend or spending time with a friend if you're feeling lonely, it makes you feel better. 10 of the 100 humans said that, making it our 5th most popular answer. Well done. Okay, you're missing number 2 and number 4. All right, let's see. Nuriatam says music. Listening to music. Oof, Nuriatam's doing really well today. She also said shopping. Shopping isn't there. I'm sorry. But she followed that up with listening to music. Let's give her a round of applause. It's there. It's the 2nd most popular answer. If you're feeling lonely, music makes you feel better. 19 of the 100 humans, it's almost 20% of them said, I listen to music. All right, let's see what everybody's... Ravdos also said a best friend. What am I missing here? Family, going for a drive. Neither of those are there. Sorry. Chusky says an e-scooter.
Oh,
Totally.
yeah.
If you're feeling lonely, go on your e-scooter. Dude, I love that thing more than I should.
Me too.
We're having a threesome with our electric scooters. Hashtag fact.
You told me last night you were going to
Bring it into bed and hug it.
and
sleep.
hug it.
Yeah. Watch out. Tonight might happen. Tonight might happen. That battery's nice and warm. Okay, so e-scooter's not there. I'm sorry. Neither is significant other. Oh, sorry. Neither is shopping. Sorry, Nuria Tamanchuski. Neither is a party, Lady Bo. Let's get a group. All right, the last answer. Pets has been said. Mama Bo, well done. It was there. It was the third most popular answer. Okay. Gandalf says watching a movie. So does Lady Bo. She says watching a movie or watching TV. Is it there? Yes, it is. That was the elusive fourth answer. Guys, you did it with no clues. Oh my god. After last night's debacle. Yeah, I thought that one would be funny yesterday's and nobody got
100 humans know nothing.
Yeah, the 100 humans were dumb. I don't know. They sat here clapping and cheering, but you're all dumb. You're dumb. Whatever. So let's go through the list. In position number 7. Things that make you feel better when you're lonely. 7th most popular answer was reading. In position number 6 was having a drink. A little drinky poos when you're feeling lonely. Are those the seeds of alcoholism? I'm lonely, so I'm going to drink. Whatever. You do you, man. Okay, in position number 5 was to call a friend, spend time with a friend. In position number 4 was watching a movie or watching TV. Well done, you guys. In position number 3 was pet. Spending time with a pet. Well done to Mama Bo and who else said it? Pet. I think it was Ravdos, wasn't it? Yeah, dog or a cat. In position number 2, well done to Nuria Tam, who also excelled in this round. Listening to music was there. Well done. And in the superstar first place, number 1 was eating candy or eating sweets or chocolate, ice cream, satisfy the sweet tooth. Do you have that expression in Spanish? Un diente dulce?
No.
No?
No, we don't.
Do you have a way to say it, like to
Goloso.
Goloso.
To be goloso.
But isn't that greedy?
No.
No. Okay, cool. And is that why they call them golosinas?
Maybe.
Oh.
Hey, well done.
Thank you. I don't get a nivelazo for it, I've noticed. But whatever, well done.
Nivelazo.
All right, guys, that was today's 100 Humans. Let's go to complete the news.
Complete the news.
Okay. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to get serious now. We've got 2 super serious complete the news. How does this work? I'm going to give you a headline, a news headline, titulo. But I'm going to leave... Titular, thank you. But I'm going to leave off some important information. Your job in the chat is to complete the news. I'm going to give you 3 options. All you have to say is A, B, or C. So if you want one of the many people watching the stream that I imagine are just too nervous to type, this is your moment, friends. All you have to write is A, B, or C. And before I do that, let me see what people are saying. A Han Solo. Ravdos is laughing. Gandalf, I take it where I can get it, even if it is Hannah and her 5 sisters. My thoughts, says Jariom. Trusky says, I've never felt lonely, guys. I really love me and myself. Nothing wrong with that. All right, here we go. Liz Truss, the erstwhile PM, Prime Minister in the UK. Liz Truss blank to duck BBC question time. To duck, pato. No. When we say to duck, we mean to avoid. All right. So Liz Truss blank to avoid BBC question time. All right. Are we ready, folks? Is it A, faked an illness? Did she fake an illness? Can't come, I've got I've got COVID. By the way, Question Time is a BBC programme where people in the public ask questions, usually quite brutal and honest questions, to British politicians. So she was trying to avoid having to go. Did she A, pretend to be sick? Did she B, pretend a relative had died? Or did she C, pretend to be out of the country? Liz Truss blank to avoid BBC Question Time, which is a programme where the British public ask directly British politicians questions. Sometimes it can be quite tough. Obviously, Liz has had quite a controversial time. So she tried to avoid it, but how? That's the question. Was it A, did she fake an illness? Did she pretend to be ill? Did she B, pretend that a relative had died? Or did she C, pretend to be out of the country? Ooh. Okay, let's see. I'm seeing a lot of... I think we've got a... No. C seems to be in the lead, which was pretending to be out of the country. I will salute Nuria Tam. I salute you for being the only person brave enough to say A, faked an illness. Can't come, I've got COVID. All right, let's get a drum roll, Ladybug. Liz Truss pretended a relative had died to avoid BBC Question Time. Can you believe it, friends?
Wow.
This is British politics right now. Jeez,
That one was the worst, I think.
How can I have invented things that are less ridiculous than British politics? I have no idea. Liz Truss, this is coming from the Herald. It's a Scottish publication. A Scottish publication, my bad. Liz Truss used to pretend minor members of her family had died to get out of media appearances, one of her former aides has revealed. Kirsty Buchanan, who was a special advisor to the Prime Minister when she was Justice Secretary, said the fake fatalities included aunts, cousins, and things. Unbelievable. And they made her Prime Minister. Oh, yeah. Oh, Britain. I'll be going soon. I'm actually really excited about going back. How are you doing, Bridge? Welcome. All right. Next piece of news. Here we go. This one's quite a tough one. This one was actually I was blocked from reading the actual article, so I had to do some searching because a lot of American online publications are blocked in Europe because of our privacy laws. So I did some digging and I found the same article on myrgv.com. Okay, but I can verify it because I've seen it in several sources. So here we go. This is about the Customs and Border Patrol. How do you say that in Spanish? You wanted to do the oposición for it. Customs and Border Patrol.
Agentes de aduanas.
Yeah. Okay, so Customs and Border Patrol fined £44, which is a lot. £44 of fentanyl. You'll know fentanyl. Even Europeans, we've heard about the news. That's at like 19 or almost 20 kilograms of fentanyl. With blank logo on it. Customs and Border Patrol, this is in the States, in Texas, finds £44 or 20 kilograms of fentanyl with blank logo on it. It was a record seizure for this, or record find for this area of Texas. But what was the logo that was on the fentanyl pills? Was it A, CNN? Was it B, Nike? Just do it, folks. Or was it C, McDonald's? All right. The Customs and Border Patrol finds 44 pounds of fentanyl. That's about 20 kilograms of fentanyl with blank logo on it, in what ended up being a record seizure for Farbridge in Texas. But what was the logo? Was it A, CNN, B, Nike, or C, McDonald's? I'm seeing... Okay, I will salute Mama Bo for being the only one to say McDonald's. If it was McDonald's, you can be sure those people were loving it. But B seems to be the most... I know, wait, I didn't... Yeah, B seems to be the most common answer. Oh, the bridge, I salute you too for saying Nike. I know, for saying CNN. Everybody else says B. B is the most common answer. So you guys think it's the Nike logo. All right. Let's get a drum roll, Ladybug. US Customs and Border Protection on Thursday found 44 pounds of fentanyl with the CNN logo. They found 19 packages of fentanyl emblazoned with the cable news station CNN's logo in what the agency said is the largest seizure of the drug in Far Arizona International Bridge's history. And I did a little bit of digging, and that, my friends, is in Texas. So well done to you guys. Who knows why it had the CNN logo on it? I don't know, man. Whatever. You do you, drug dealers. We don't care. All right, friends, guys, I've had so much fun today. Today was a fun show.
Yeah.
Dudes, we've spoken about Liz Truss. We've spoken about fentanyl. We've found out that the 100 humans have techniques to cope with loneliness. We spoke about Henry Cavill, the Marvel Universe, Harrison Ford. Geez, guys, what haven't we spoken about today? And today's unpopular opinion was low expectations being the key to happiness. Friends, I wish you all a very, very happy day if it's the beginning of your day, and a very peaceful sleep for those of you who are coming to the end of their day, like Ladybug and I right now. Friends, it's been a pleasure. So many things you could have been doing today, guys, but instead of doing those things, you decided to spend some time with me, and it means the absolute world. See you next time.